I am Kealah, the boss babe.
And I'm Girl Boss Lena.
And I'm Bond Girl Jessica, and today is
Whine
Whine Down Wednesday.
Down
and today I don't have my other cup, but I do have my box of questions.
Well, uh-oh. She switching up on us, y'all. Come on
Okay.
now.
I have
Let me
my
put my
box
old lady glasses on to see.
of
You got
listener
your readers?
questions that you guys gave to me.
Oh Lord.
I'm
I don't
scared.
I
Oh
like I
Lord.
said, I took
With a
all
T.
the
Lord.
rough ones out. So these are clean questions.
She has pre-screened these.
We're not ready for those.
No, that's after
Thanks,
dark, remember?
thanks. Shout out to the Q dogs for me having to filter out with questions. We got some innocent ones. So
You
let's
got
see
innocent
what
from the
we.
cues?
Yeah, that was my first mistake.
Yeah. The first mistake was.
Yeah. Okay, let's see what we got.
Oh, what we got? What we got?
Huh. Okay.
Oh, things that make you go,
Hmm.
hmm.
Things that make you go, hmm. Remember that song?
That's why I did it. Jessica's like, no.
Welcome to the 90s.
Okay. Who did
That's
it though?
Arsenio Hall.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, I missed that.
You know who he is, ma'am?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, just making sure. You know,
Arsenio.
before he was like an
Oh,
actor, he was actually like before he was in like what was he like Coming to America and stuff. He was actually like a
No, he did like
stand-up
late night
host.
and stuff.
Conan
Yeah, like
O'Brien-ish.
host, have his own
Yeah,
show. She's
gotcha.
like, she
I remember seeing pieces, and then I watched Real Husbands of Hollywood, and he was on Real Husbands of Hollywood doing. Anyway, I I missed it.
The
It
Arsenio Hall show was lit. Okay, we used to line up to watch that. We couldn't wait
I
yeah,
wonder,
for the
every
episode.
night. Yeah, we watched
I
that.
wonder why they don't bring that back. Like even if it's not him, like can we have something?
It was
I don't want
hilarious.
it no more.
It, yeah, because he had like skits. That's I think where all the other guys got skits and stuff in theirs now because
Oh,
he
okay.
was doing a lot of stuff like that before his
Arsenio Hall was hilarious.
pioneer.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
All right, what we got from the cues?
It says, "What smell transports you to a special memory?"
Hmm.
I have one that when I smell it, it instantly takes me back to childhood, and that is morning glories, the flowers,
Oh,
morning glories.
yeah.
Um, when I lived in Bryn Mawr, Pennsylvania, which is about a good 3-second blink from Villanova University, so down in that area of outside of Philly. Um, when I would walk up the we had a one-way street that we lived on, and at one end was a liquor store, and at the other end was the tot lot. Well, we called it the tot lot. It was the playground. And so walking up, not to the liquor store, walking back the other way to the tot lot, I used to pass this chain link fence, and the lady had these morning glories that were white with little blue on the bells.
Mm.
And it reminds me of, so that I might have been like 8-ish, around that age. So it every time I smell it, it immediately transports me back to Bryn Mawr.
Mine is gardenias. It reminds me of my first apartment.
Apartment? Why
Yeah,
apartment
so
next to a
I lived
gardenia
in
bush?
downtown Sac. My first apartment was 500 square feet. It was a one bedroom, and I had a full on gas stove and everything. Yeah, muy poquito.
Teeny,
And I
yeah.
had a swamp cooler in my bedroom, and that was the only swamp cooler in the entire apartment. If you know anything about downtown Sacramento, it's full of like older like
Old,
homes. Like they're old.
old.
Some of them you can find from the early 1900s. earlier.
Oh, that's not. Oh, that's nothing, girl. In Connecticut, we go all the way back. So that's young stuff, girl. That's young stuff.
But that kind of gives you an idea of you ain't gonna find no central heating and air.
No,
that's
at
my
all.
point.
At all. Lucky you got indoor plumbing.
Okay, so my little tiny apartment, I had gardenias outside the window, and that summer I moved in, it was super hot outside. But if I opened the windows, I could smell the gardenias blowing in, the smell. So every time I smell it, it reminds me of being in my little kitchen. And
how old were you?
I was like 21.
21-year-old Kealah.
Yeah, I was 21. And yeah, I had a full-on gas stove, which of course, I have stories about that because it was so old. I used to have to light the pilot in there.
Oh, wow.
I had to blow myself up.
Right.
I was so used to electric at my parents' house.
Yeah.
And I was trying to make myself some cornbread. And
that is so hella random.
I went to light it, and girl, it went boof, and I was
right. No eyebrows.
Gas run too long. Or
no
what?
Eyebrows. Just
poor baby. Hilarious, but I think about that apartment whenever I smell that. It
very
brings
nostalgic.
me back. Yeah.
Nostalgic. How about you, Jess?
Oh, mine, I don't have flower scents. Mine are like different types of smoke.
Oh.
So like I think about cigarette smoke because I think about my dad, and then I remember us going to a horse pen, which is where he's from. Well, Grenada, Calhoun area. So I would always think about the trips down there because he'd be smoking cigarettes on the way.
In the car with y'all, right?
Right. Then I think about barbecue smoke, like grill smoke.
Right.
But again, that would be if it wasn't the smoke, he started playing music out his truck, and I'm like, oh, I ain't got to cook today because he about to grill something.
Oh, so I love that.
And then my best friend, he lived across the street, and so he'd always be like, he'd call me. He's like, "Your daddy cooking?" Because they could smell like the barbecue through the whole neighborhood.
Right.
Then during the holidays, of course, you can smell like the gunpowder. You can smell the fireworks, and it gives me a specific memory. Well, it's two specific ones because my dad used to get the fireworks because he knew some guy, and he would just give us free fireworks.
Oh, that's cool.
And he would light them up, and again,
they're not illegal down here in the South, Kealah.
Yeah,
they're not illegal down here in the South.
Listen,
I don't know what holiday it was, but me and my best friend, he came to the house so we could do the fireworks, and my dad was lighting one of them, and somehow he accidentally set the bag on fire. So everything.
Oh shit!
We were so panicked because I was like, my eyebrows. It was bad.
Everything.
You had an experience kind of like my experience with lighting that pilot in that gas stove.
Yeah, we freaked out because everything went off. It was crazy, but it was fun after the fact because we were kids when that happened. And then he got this really big, I don't even know what it was called. He kept calling it Space Invaders. That's not what it was called. It was something about space.
I love that game.
Was the name of the firework. And we had it out because there was a field next to the house, and he lit it up, and it did look like Armageddon. It was like green and black and like a big mushroom looking cloud.
Oh wow.
It was crazy. We
like
to find that firework.
Now listen, I used to play me some Space Invaders. I love me some Space Invaders. Listen, hitting that tab, hitting the space bar.
I know and that's so old. We used to do it on the keyboard.
Yes.
Is that like asteroids or
similar? Yeah.
Similar? Oh, okay.
Similar. And the little ship would go.
Yeah, right.
And then that stuff would be coming down like Matrix code, okay? Like, and you're just trying to kill them all. You with the space bar, like, oh man, I used to love me some space.
Fingers be on fire.
Yes, trying to get it. He ain't gonna get me. And then you're fast enough. And you're like, dang. And here comes another ship.
Right, game over.
Yep.
Thanks, buddy. Yeah.
Oh man, the days of playing PC games.
Oh my gosh. My dad used to play that. Well, he used to play Asteroids on a PS. I don't know, PlayStation something.
We didn't have no PS back then. It was just The computer.
Okay, that had to be. I don't even know if they did asteroids on a PlayStation. Maybe another console, probably like Atari.
I don't know because he kept the same game console, so it was like a PlayStation.
He probably had it. He
One,
did
I
the
don't know.
the jig rig to it
Yeah, I
where
don't know
He
how he did
modified it.
that.
he had it
Yeah,
modded. Yeah, that's
he would
all.
play it on the
Yeah,
computer, and then he found out he could do that, and
yeah. He
told
My
his
had
hand
husband
to start playing the computer.
has his Xbox modded, so we have
how
all the
many
old
game
school
consoles
arcade
do you have?
games.
How many game consoles do you have in your house, girl?
Me? Oh, let's see. He's got two Xboxes that have been modded. He
Right.
also has his PS4 and an Xbox 360. And he
Okay.
wants a PS5 really bad.
Okay, so we have the PS5. We have a PS, I think, 2 and 3. We
Mm-hmm.
have an Xbox 360. We
Mm-hmm.
have another, I think we have the one also because the
Oh,
360.
and we have a Switch. We have a Nintendo Switch.
Oh God, yes. I don't know if we still have the Wii. I'm not sure.
Oh, I love the Wii.
We
Wii.
have like Nintendo, an old school Nintendo.
Nintendo. Oh yeah, uh-huh.
We have a Game Boy. I mean, like we have a PS, the little
Oh, I
handheld.
remember the PSs.
My people are like
I used to
gaming.
have a Sega Genesis.
Oh my God, really?
I
Do you
did. And
know?
I had the joystick that went with it for like the arcade joystick.
Now that's cool. That my husband and I have known each other for so long. At one point, I bought his ass a Dreamcast. You
Oh,
remember
that's
those?
way back. Yeah. I remember the Dreamcast. Look at Jessica's face.
It's like, what the hell is that?
I
Like,
remember the Dreamcast. That was very short lived, I feel like.
it was. Isn't that crazy? Yeah, we've
Yeah.
been together a long time. Yeah,
That is insane. That's crazy though. But that's cool.
yeah.
Grew
That's
up in a
cool.
family of gamers like that. Like I said, he played that PlayStation, and that's it.
That was it.
But
What was
see,
his game?
I'm a kind of a gamer though myself. I love playing video games. Like,
Really?
oh girl, don't get me on a game. I will outplay him. He's like, girl,
Do
we
you?
take a
What kind
rest.
of games do you like, though? What kind of games do you like?
So I like the multi player online games.
Like what though? Like what?
So like you're thinking like
Red
WoW
Red
or
Dead
Final
Redemption.
Fantasy or any of those games like that. I love playing those.
That I was like Red Dead Redemption. My
Yep, I
husband likes
play
to
Red
play
Dead
that.
Redemption.
Play,
Girl, I got all
play, you
my
know,
friends laugh at me so bad because I'm like, I've leveled that game so much, it's ridiculous. I got a moonshine house. I've got everything. Everything that
he
comes with that game,
plays,
I got it. Because I played hardcore and I
all the
even had teams
GTA
I was with.
stuff, all
Yeah.
the GTA stuff.
I don't play GTA. I don't play
Um,
GTA. I never really my ex-husband used to play it all the time. Kind of I was
what
like
is the old one? Free, oh shit. Um,
Fallout.
Fallout. That's it. With the
Oh,
bomb
that's
blew
my
up.
husband game. My husband loves him some Fallout.
Fallout. They play all of The Witcher. He used to play God of War.
Have
All of
y'all played that game with the or is that I don't know, but it's the one where you're trying to help the people in the cult.
Help the
what?
people in the cold.
My friend had this game, and it was like it was in a cult, and they were trying to save the people from the cult. And it was like an action game because you could shoot people and stuff, but like
Mm-mm.
I can't remember the
Uh,
name of it.
oh,
No.
Yeah, they were
But
in a
my
cult
son
or
used to
something.
play Fortnite a lot.
yeah. Oh, that's the other big one. That's
I was
huge.
like, it's
Yeah,
stupid. Okay.
it's so dumb.
That game is dumb. All you're doing is shooting people, building and shooting, building and shooting, building and shooting. I do not get the I'm like, this is boring. What's the purpose of this game? Is it team building? No, you're shooting people. That's it. You're just running around shooting people.
It
Hiding and shooting.
seems to me like women almost like video games more than men do.
But it has to make
Like,
sense.
yeah, but it's like the shooting games is almost like taking out your aggression. Like,
Maybe. I
something
used to love playing me some DC versus Mortal Kombat. My husband hated playing me. If I got onto Superwoman or Wonder Woman, if I had Wonder Woman, oh, he was like, "You are annoying." I was like,
Wonder,
"Damn."
Wonder
Listen,
Woman.
Wonder Woman. It drove him nuts whenever, because I would do the splits and grab him by his foot and slam him. I do a backflip and grab him, do the lasso and kick him out and spin him back and hit him. He was like,
he should have picked a better player.
Terrible.
He could have picked a better player.
The game I was talking about was Far Cry. That's what it's
called.
Far
Cry. I've heard of that game. I have not played it.
I think it's like it's one of them, but it was like a cult. That's all I remember.
Oh
yeah. No, I've never.
Did y'all play Parappa the Rapper?
Who?
It's an old game. We found it in a
Parappa the Rapper.
Yeah, but it's worth a lot of money now because it was just a really old game.
What the hell is
like
this?
A pawn shop, and it was this boy. He wanted to impress this girl, and so he wanted to be a rapper. And he learned all these different, you had to go through the levels so he could be the rapper and impress the girl. Y'all ever play Parappa the Rapper? It was a great game.
I just see stereotype written all over this game.
But Parappa, I think, was like a dog or something. They weren't like.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say like where Kealah go?
I'm trying to see if I can find it.
Where Kealah go?
Yeah, it was an old game.
Who now?
I think it came out in like.
That rhyme, Parappa the Rapper.
Yeah, it came out in '96.
Okay, as long as it wasn't people, because I just saw stereotype. That sounds like a bad 80s movie.
Oh shoot, he's like a dog.
Oh,
and
that's
he's a black dog.
That looks
and
like
he wants to
PJ
impress because I think the girl he wants to impress.
And he's a black dog.
Okay.
He's just a dog.
There you go.
And the girl is like a flower or something, and he has to go do karate. And the karate guy is like an onion or something. Like, it wasn't real people. It was fun.
Okay.
You should check it out. It was fun.
And what game system is this on?
I probably a PlayStation because that's all we had.
Parappa the Rapper. I don't know, girl.
Great game.
We played a lot of Spider-Man.
Oh, you know what my kids got into at one point? Those Lego games.
Oh, those Lego games are bomb. However,
I used to play the Batman one.
Batman one? Oh, girl. That was
now. I don't play games, but that used to be my shit. That used to be my shit with the Joker and the building stuff and the green goo when you melt. Oh, I used to, I
love the Batman.
I used to do
the Batman Lego game, girl.
I'd be like, here, let me show you how to play.
Okay.
Like, yeah.
Keep in mind, I messed around one time and accidentally left my disc at my friend's house, and she lived hecka far away, and I was so mad. Because I was like, I brought it, so the kids could play and stuff like that. And then I was ready to play. I had my stuff all set up. And I was like, okay. Then I was like, where my game at? Bro, I couldn't find it. And then the last place I remember having it was over there. And she's like, I can't find it. She found it a couple of weeks later. And it was like, I don't know if it was under her couch or what happened. But I was like, I was so mad.
Yeah,
I want my game.
That's the only one.
Them Lego games was fun.
Like, those were fun. I do miss those. That was fun.
Okay, I wonder if I can find another one. Shoot.
Did you ever do like the like those escape games? You would play them.
I've never played any.
No.
My ex-husband used to play The Legend of Zelda a lot.
Oh yeah.
Because ours would be like, I don't know, it was some free game site my sister found. It'd be like escape from the classroom, escape.
Do you guys remember GameFly?
Escape from detention.
Yes, GameFly. Oh my gosh, we used to have a subscription.
It was like a subscription for like. For those of you out there that don't know what GameFly is, it was like a Netflix subscription for video games.
And you could have multiple games come out at the same time. Yeah, my husband used to get them. Oh, my game got lost. I never received it. Oh, yeah. We used to get them all the time. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. What were we talking about? Nostalgic smells, and then we went to nostalgic video games. Welcome to Whine Down Wednesday, where we don't stay on topic.
I was literally thinking in my head this whole time, like, what the hell are we talking about? Like,
we went way off. But I am curious, Kealah, since you're our music girl, what is a song that gives you like a specific memory? Since we left Smells behind.
A song that gives me a specific memory is the Isley Brothers. Oh God, how's it go? Drifting on a memory.
Oh,
That one, because
yep.
that was my mom's opening song for every karaoke we ever did at the house. There's no place I'd rather be
Oh
than
my
with
gosh, that's
you.
funny. That's
Yes,
funny.
that was her.
That's funny.
I even have a picture of her somewhere singing it like eons ago. But yeah, that was her
That's
opener for
cute.
every karaoke.
That's
So
cute.
now when I hear it, it reminds me
It
of my
brings
mom.
back.
Yeah.
I have two songs. One is whenever my mom's name is Maria, and my dad, whenever she would get on his nerves or irritate him, he would sing. I don't remember who sang it back in the day, rap, but it used to be Mary, Mary, why you
bugging?
That's great. That's very petty. Maybe that's where you got it from.
That is, oh my God. Now I have to look it up. I remember, oh my God, I haven't heard that song in years. But instantly I was like, oh my God, I know that song.
So he used to say that to her all
Run
the time.
DMC.
Oh, was it? Okay.
Yes.
And then his other one was he was fascinated by No Diggity, No Doubt. He actually printed the words out to the song and would go dancing around the house, reading this damn piece of paper and reading the songs as he's dancing or skipping around the house. Like, oh my God. So every time I hear No Diggity,
No Doubt.
That's what I think of every single time. I'm like, this is my
and that
dad's
was a bop.
That was
yes. But him with his little paper printed out, and he can't read, so that shit was hella close to his face, trying to see the words skipping around the house.
My mom's song that she used to love was "You Make Me Want to Leave the One I'm With and Start a New."
Oh, really?
And then so she liked this from Usher, and then one day she was like, "What am I singing? He talking about leaving some."
How about my mom's song is "Yeah" by Little John and Usher. Talking about got the lyrics to make your booty go smack. I'm like, Mom, are you listening to?
She don't care.
Booty? No, she's just out there dancing.
Whip It was another one. No, not Devo. No.
Oh, see?
No, what's that one? Oh gosh.
Cameo.
Let It Whip. Is that one? You know what I'm talking about?
Let it go.
So whip it, baby. Let's whip it right. Let's whip it, baby. Whip it all night.
Yeah, okay.
My dad used to get on her. He'd be like, "What are you singing?" And she's like,
Uncle JoJo. That's what they
no.
I think one of my sisters, like you saying, they didn't know what they were saying, was a Good Kisser.
Oh yeah, that's it.
I don't know if she knew what he was talking about.
Song?
Good Kisser.
I don't know. Sing it. I don't know what song that is.
I don't know the song like that. But he was talking about she's such a good kisser, but he talking about kissing other areas, not. She didn't know what you talking about at first. I'm like, you don't need to be singing that song in public.
Clutch the girls.
Yeah, Usher was. Oh, but I know for me, one memory I have is a cha-cha slide, and it's because when I was little, I don't even know I was really little. I might have been like elementary school little.
Oh my gosh, stop.
She's saying something. This happened back in 2011. Watch.
And I'm like,
no.
Come on now. Stop.
No. I was in junior high then.
I mean, I was young. But because that was the same year Road to El Dorado came out. Because I remember I watched it at my aunt's house. So whatever
El Dorado?
Yeah, Road to El Dorado.
The two guys that meet the girl and they're trying to get the Mayan gold and all of that.
One.
Yes. That came out in 2000.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Jessica was born in 2000.
I was in kindergarten.
My daughter Jessica was born in
kindergarten.
Which means I was old. God, you're young. God damn it.
Wow. But we had a slumber party at my aunt's house. And it
was 28.
We were, because my sisters are older than me, so we watched our movies because they wanted to watch something else. So we did that, and then we got back together and we were doing the cha-cha slide all throughout the house. So like I was in the dining room and my aunt was in the living room and somebody was in her office, but we could all see each other. We were
Right.
just around the whole house doing cha-cha slide.
Oh, that's fun.
Oh, that's so
That's fun.
cute.
I like that memory.
Oh,
I like it. Yeah.
what else?
Very
Oh, another smell, cigars, remind me of my great grandfather because the first time I met him was in
Mm.
he lived in St. Louis and my great grandma, and they lived in an apartment. And the first time I met them, I remember he was just smoking his little cigars, and
Oh.
every time I smell that, and like, she would always have Dove soap.
Oh.
I think
No.
she used the
Any
pink
other
Dove bars.
smells?
Oh.
I don't have any other smells. I don't like the smell of rose scented stuff though. It smells like super old lady. But
Really?
to me, I'm just like, oh, it's like overwhelming.
I can't do white diamonds. I think I told y'all that before.
I used to wear that way back when it first came out.
There's this lady I knew, she would wear it, but
I
she
was
had
like
bad
college.
breath. So the white diamonds would mix with her bad breath.
Wow.
And my stomach would,
Right.
I would do everything to try to like, she was sweetheart though. This is why I feel bad even saying it. She was so sweet. But I guess she had some dental issues, and that breath mixed with that white diamonds, girl.
Halitosis
was roasted turd on a spit.
Not roasted.
Spritzed with white diamond as seasoning, and it was not good. And then she would drink coffee, so it would just even make it even worse. As my mom would say, it could gag a maggot. Every time I smell white diamonds, that
I forgot your mom says gag a maggot.
That takes me back to a not so good place, and I'd be like,
well, I will say that, okay, you guys have smelled that Burger King smoke, you know what I mean? And you know them flame whoppers are doing. That smoke automatically transports me back to being pregnant. And I did not eat Burger King, but I had this like specialty grilled cheese sandwich. And it had like all these gourmet cheeses on it. And I was super prone to morning sickness any time of the day. And I smelled that Burger King smoke and I was gagging to get this grilled cheese sandwich up because it was melty. And so that cheese was like in my throat, like gagging me as I'm trying to get it up. It was like stuck, you know what I mean? Like pulling apart, like all cheese. So that smell just, I like Burger King and I prefer their burgers over the other people, but that actual smell automatically transports me back to that pregnancy. And I'm just like,
mine was my gag thing was the Belvita crackers, the blueberry ones to be exact. Lena, for whatever reason, she did not like those. I think I ate too many of them. And so anything, fresh blueberries was fine, but if it was like in the Belvita cracker or just like dry blueberry, I even tried a blueberry ice cream, girl. I almost didn't even make it to the trash. Huh?
Really? Even the muffin, like a blueberry muffin?
I couldn't do it, girl. Whatever it was, she was like, "Get it out of here." Yeah, it was all bad.
When I smell weed smoke, it reminds me of college because that was the first time I ever smelled it because I didn't know.
Like, what's burning or where's that skunk at?
Yeah, like it was extra heavy because it was just this one. We were the only girl dorm on the actual campus, so we were surrounded by male dorms.
Knuckleheads.
Walk to the cafeteria. It was just this one dorm. I didn't walk up to the door. I didn't walk to the window. I just walked past.
It was just like Linus on the whole building, like just a cloud.
It was like, what? Why does it smell weird over here? And my best friend was like, duh, Jessica. I was like, what?
Duh, what? What are you talking about?
Yeah, that was the first time I smelled weed. And I was like, wow, that's interesting.
I don't like the smell of weed.
You know, my dad used to grow weed and I didn't even know. Like I was such a prude.
It's in your DNA.
Dude, he had a whole, and he used to have garbage bags in the garage, garbage bags of bud in the plants underneath the stairs in the garage. I never knew any of this.
And
She
you
was
just
like Breaking
wondering
Bad
why.
for marijuana.
It's
Huh?
in her DNA.
Yeah, it was like Breaking Bad for marijuana.
Dude, seriously. I had no idea. We had acreage. You had to have at least 4 acres to live in this one town we lived in, and he didn't want the whole land cleared. So part of it was cleared, and then he had a bunch of,
He had
forest
his
or
weed.
whatever. He had his own little plot that he had out
Ryan.
there. Homesy. Nice.
That's hilarious. Not your daddy.
I had no idea. Apparently, my brothers knew and used to steal it.
Of course they did.
I'm late. I had no idea. They're like, you didn't know about dad's stuff. I had no idea what are you talking about.
Crying.
I
That
was
is
such
hilarious.
a two shoes. I was like Jessica when I was young. That Jessica, where's she?
Our
at over there?
Jessica. Not
Yeah,
Jessica.
that Jessica. There she is over there. I was super naive and square and untainted and all of that when I was younger. And then I don't know what happened.
You went to the Army.
Air Force. Yeah, they did it because that made me, when you go into the service, I just told somebody you start drinking coffee, you start cussing, and you start smoking cigarettes, and you start drinking. So the only thing I didn't do was cigarettes, but I got, I cuss like a sailor. I drink coffee and, yeah. There's a lot of stuff you do, but anyway, maybe that's what corrupted me. Potty mouth.
The military corrupted her.
Okay.
But it's classified. We're not going to talk about it.
I just remembered. I just remembered I had another music memory. And this is so stupid. This shows I'm the baby.
Uh-oh.
Y'all know, I don't know what year that, I think I'm not even going to try to say what year that was. But when I'm in Love with a Stripper came out.
I'm in love with the stripper.
Yeah. So again, I'm young. My sisters are grown. They're probably in their 20s or so. And we were my sister's little Veo. She had a little red Veo. And the song came on the radio.
You're singing, yeah.
I was just listening. So my older sister Miranda, she was singing the song. So when it says she climbing that pole, she's like, she's climbing that ladder. And she says it loud because she thinks, no, her virgin ears. I'm like, Miranda, I know the song.
She tried to dumb it down for you, tried to
make it nice. She was climbing that ladder and not that pole.
But now I will say, when my kids were younger and certain songs came on the radio, I felt uncomfortable because I was like, okay.
Oh, they gonna sing it.
I know, but even just like Genuine, Pony, or even the thong song, I'm like, my kids don't need to be listening to this song, just all kinds, just different stuff. I'm just like,
yeah, my parents
decided to sing Pony in front of my mother.
Oh shit.
What?
He was little. He was little. And I guess my sister had been listening to, I don't know. But he decided to sing it around my mother. And my mom was like, do you know what he's talking about? Me and my sister still talk about this to this day. I don't even remember how old my nephew was. He was just like a little guy.
That's
what
I'm saying.
Yeah.
Kids don't
he
really
had
know
no idea what he was singing, but my mom was going to break it out. Do you know what he's talking about? He's talking about riding his penis. The look of horror on my nephew's face.
He had to let it be known. Y'all gonna know what this means.
He had no idea. My mom was like, oh, it was great.
Oh my goodness.
I miss my Uncle Charles, y'all. I miss my mama because she stuff.
Oh.
I miss my Uncle Jojo.
You know it. Oh my God. No. Oh wow. Yeah. No.
Well, he learned that day what he was talking about.
He said, well, you gonna learn today, buddy. Right now. You gonna learn today.
Oh, that was classic.
I remember it was at my 16th birthday party.
Uh-oh.
I had made a playlist and it was just songs I liked. And I had just gotten into like my reggae dancehall era. So I was still kind of new, but and it was this one song that like everybody liked. My parents liked it, my sisters, like everybody liked this song when it came out. And I know my mom, she was like, I know this word. What does this word mean? Like she's like, I know it, but I can't put my finger on it. So the name of the song was Sensimilia. And my 60-year-old self was like, oh, that's good vibes and good energy, but that's another word for weed. And none of us knew what that meant. So we just playing this song. And it was playing multiple times because we liked it. And everybody's playing this Sensimilia song. You have to look it up. It's Sensimilia by Kylie Buds. It is a good song. I
By
just
Kylie
didn't know.
Bud.
Kylie Buds.
Buds.
Yeah. I know. I didn't
That's
connect
why I'm
it.
laughing.
I didn't connect it. I don't know. I was 16, guys. I was 16.
He was
And
looking
he
at
had,
you, Jack.
but he had other like non-weed songs. So I guess my head was
That's
like,
funny.
this is good energy.
Yeah,
Right.
he had
It
good
was a
energy,
good
all
song,
right.
But yeah, because I know my mom was like, I know this word. I know what this means. And we didn't figure it out till after the party.
That is hilarious. That's
Good
great.
energy. Good energy.
Good energy.
Yes. Yeah. So different music and different smells definitely do take me back. They do.
Yeah.
Take me back. I want to go back. Take me back. Want to go back. Yes. Yes.
She's our
Rugrats.
singing
That's right.
star.
Rugrats. Yay.
That's the one VHS tape I do remember because it was orange. And I got it from Movie Gallery.
Yes, the actual videotape was orange. I do remember that. I do remember that.
Yes. It was Maya who sang that song, right?
Mm-hmm.
I remember when it came out. They used to play it on the radio all the time.
That's too young for me, so.
Well, my nephews and them watched it. We used to watch my nephews and stuff. So I used to stay up to date with all the little movies back then, because they would watch all that stuff.
Yeah.
The Croods, all of that.
Yeah, I mean, I know of them, but I just didn't really.
The Thornberries, was it the Thornberries?
Yep. Mm-hmm. They were cute too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. The Hey Arnold movie.
Hey,
Oh,
my
hey.
kids
I
loved
love me some Hey Arnold. You know that football head?
That was a fun computer game. Did y'all play that game?
What game?
It was
Hey
like
Arnold.
a bus escape. He was driving the bus around the city and stuff.
I love it.
No.
And the Magic School Bus. Is this the Magic School Bus? I love
Okay, that's way old though. That we were young when that came out though.
What, the Magic School Bus?
I still watch the Magic School
Bus. I
didn't
didn't watch it until my nephews were watching it because I would be getting up, getting ready for like work or whatever, and they would be in the living room watching all their shows, and I'd be sitting there eating my cereal, watching their little morning stuff.
I remember the Magic School Bus being like my age young, like when I was young. Like, did they remake it or something?
I think so.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm like, they had to because that's would have been.
Yeah, they think it was probably still playing. My nephews used to watch that and Gullah Gullah Island.
Yeah.
And Gullah Gullah and something. Oh, Barney. Then they got on this whole Pokemon kick.
Oh, mine were Blue's Clues and Bear in the Big Blue House.
Yeah.
Bear in the Big Blue House was the other one for us.
And then my daughter's era was Daniel Tiger.
Oh, I remember them. Yeah, that I didn't like that. Like I didn't like Caillou, like them whiny ass cartoons.
Oh, Caillou was banned in our house. She was not watching no bratty Caillou. Caillou was bad. No. Caillou was bad. Okay, that little boy is bad. He definitely.
It was the whining for me that I was like, no, you're not gonna whine. You're not gonna watch somebody else whine and get any ideas. No whining here.
No whining. There's no whining in baseball.
No whining in my house. Shut up.
Actually, it's no crying in baseball, but I changed it to whining.
No whining. No whining.
Anyway. All right. Well, I guess that about finishes us up on this topic.
She always got a song going. Always got music in her head, doesn't she, Jess?
Always. I always do.
As long as it's not Captain Planet, he's our hero.
You want to start it off on that? You really want to get that? You want to get that going?
La, 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 la,
Go
la,
ahead.
la.
Yeah, go ahead. Put another song stuck in my head because then I'll start singing Captain Planet. He's our hero. Gonna take pollution down to zero. He's our powers magnified. And he's fighting on the planet side. The power is yours.